Monday, April 17th, 2023. Morning edition. This entire video is AI generated daily. Now, this day in history.
1349. The rule of the Bavan dynasty in Mazandaran is brought to an end by the murder of Hassan II. 1797. Citizens of Verona begin an unsuccessful 8-day rebellion against the French occupying forces. 1905. The Supreme Court of the United States decides Lochner v. New York, which holds that the right to free contract is implicit in the Due Process Clause of the 14th Amendment to the United States Constitution. And now on to today's news.
4 people are killed and others are injured after a mass shooting in Dadeville, Alabama, CNN. AI summary of this story. 4 people were killed and 28 others were injured in a mass shooting at a Sweet 16 birthday party in Dadeville, Alabama. The shooter is still at large, and authorities have not shared any details about a possible motive or suspects. Some victims remain in critical condition, and officials are still gathering information and speaking with witnesses. President Joe Biden has been briefed on the situation and has called on Congress to pass gun control legislation. The incident is part of a surge in mass shootings in the U.S., with 161 so far this year. 2, 3.
SpaceX Starship launch from South Texas will happen soon. The Washington Post. AI summary of this story. SpaceX's upcoming launch of its Starship rocket, which is almost 400 feet tall and has almost twice the thrust of NASA's Space Launch System, could herald a new era of space exploration. NASA already plans to use Starship to transport astronauts to the moon. But the enormous capabilities of the rocket could open up a wide range of new possibilities if it proves successful.
Sudan unrest. What are the rapid support forces? Al Jazeera English. AI summary of this story. Sudan's military and the RSF paramilitary group are in fierce fighting, causing fears of civil war. The RSF claimed to have taken control of the presidential palace and Khartoum International Airport in an apparent coup attempt, but military chief Abdel Fattah al-Burhan rejected the claims. The RSF evolved from Janjaweed militias used in Darfur by former President Omar al-Bashir to put down a rebellion. The conflict displaced 2.5 million people and killed 300,000, leading to accusations of genocide, war crimes, and crimes against humanity by ICC prosecutors.
Gunman kills 7, including a child, at resort swimming pool in Mexico. New York Post. AI summary of this story. Gunman attacked a resort in central Mexico, killing 7 people, including a 7-year-old child, and injuring another. The shooting took place near the pool at the La Palma Resort in Cortázar, south of the city of Guanajuato, and the attackers fled the scene. Authorities have not shared a motive or identified the suspects, although rival drug cartels have clashed in the area in recent years. No arrests have been made in connection to the shooting. Videos taken at the resort depict dead bodies piled up near the pool and devastated holidaymakers hugging their children.
China likely to rapidly achieve air superiority over Taiwan, U.S. leaks say. The Guardian. AI summary of this story. U.S. intelligence assessments leaked by Air National Guardsman Jack Teixeira raise concerns about Taiwan's military readiness should China attack. Taiwan's air defenses are doubted, and less than half of the country's aircraft are capable of effectively engaging enemies. Such capabilities would make it easier for China to establish early air superiority in an invasion of Taiwan, compared with Russia's invasion of Ukraine. China considers Taiwan to be part of its territory and has modernized the People's Liberation Army in preparation for a potential retaking of the island.
Phantom of the Opera superfans say goodbye to Broadway's longest-running show, CNN. AI summary of this story. After 35 years and 14,000 performances, Phantom of the Opera takes its final bow on Broadway, leaving a cultural legacy. Its closure comes as a surprise to theater fans who believed the longest-running show would remain a constant presence on West 44th Street. The iconic musical brought Andrew Lloyd Webber's organ-heavy score, melodramatic love triangle, and thrilling chandelier moment to the stage. The majestic theater that hosted the show since 1988 will sit empty after the show closes.
Bruin stars among TD Garden faithful for Celtics playoff opener, NESN. AI summary of this story. Boston Bruins players. David Pasternak, Hampus Lindholm, Jake DeBrusk, and Charlie McAvoy attended the Boston Celtics Game 1 matchup against the Atlanta Hawks in the playoffs. TD Garden was full of fans for the occasion, and the Celtics dominated the first half. Both teams will be sharing TD Garden as the Bruins begin their first-round matchup with the Florida Panthers on Monday.
Fishermen at Japan PM attack acted fast to swarm suspect. Yahoo News. AI summary of this story. The lack of security for Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida surprised the fishermen who tackled the man suspected of the second attack on a Japanese political leader in less than a year. The Prime Minister was unhurt, but many are now wondering what Japan should do to better protect public figures, with some suggesting the use of metal detectors at public events. And now a silly joke or two to lighten the mood after all the heavy stuff?
Sure, here's a joke for you. Why did the tomato turn red? Because it saw the salad dressing. Sure, here's a joke for you. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything.
Hope you enjoyed today's artificial intelligence-generated news digest. For more, please subscribe, hit the bell button to activate notifications, and make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers.